We know that New Zealand's heavily reliant on efficient supply chains, and in particular seaborne trade, and that shipping accounts for a meaningful amount of CO2 emissions. But importantly, that's forecast to grow strongly, with certain estimates going up to around 17% of proportion of global emissions by 2050.
So as you can see, in terms of annual impacts by 2050, by taking action to decarbonise the New Zealand shipping lanes, New Zealand could avoid around $1.8 billion worth of lost GDP under the IMO levy scenario. The potential impacts, as you can see, escalate once we start considering the incremental risks that were outlined as part of our market engagement.
So we have observed a lot of consistency and commonality between our two countries, and a lot of shared interest as well. And as we look at the maritime sector, we acknowledge it as a hard to abate sector, consistent with areas such as mining and aviation. And there will be challenges around alternate technologies, and hence why renewable or low carbon liquid fuels are the predominant pathway. To a large degree, our two countries will need to look to other jurisdictions from a technology point of view. However, we do have the resource and ability to participate in these fuel supply chains.
This necessitates a collaboration communication across the ditch, and it puts important questions on the table, like, could there be joint trade frameworks and market development activities between New Zealand and Australia to help form an environment that will encourage more projects and more decarbonisation? Could a trans-Tasman roadmap across all renewable fuel pathways foster a competitive edge in Asia Pacific region? And could policy alignment, harmonisation and joint funding programs make a difference?